Ah, darn it. I meant to put this in here to make sure I had a solid enough connection. I'm going to end this real quick, guys. Hey, folks, sorry about that. I had to do a quick switcheroo on my internet connection. Um, hey, K-Love. This is YouTube exclusive. Give everybody a second to join the room. France is in the house. What's going on, France? Jeremiah, y'all come back from the bushes. Sorry about the starting and stopping of the stream. I had to switch my internet connection to make sure I had. Sweden is in the house. What's going on, Sweden? Everybody hit that like button as you come in. Rachel is in the house. I see you, Rachel.
Daddy, it's a leaf.
You got the leaf? Let me show everybody the kind of leaf you got.
A big leaf is full of blue.
I want to bring on the screen. Let me get these downloads I have.
The dollars. Baby.
My sister from another mister. I see you. Yeah, you're early. We just got started a couple seconds ago. 60 seconds ago. Sweet pea. You gonna say hey to the audience?
Hi.
All right, now go play. While everyone is gathering, I'm gonna get these images. What's going on, HT Wells? Hold my hands out. What you gonna do? Y'all go play while I do this, okay? So Donald Trump is on a medication. Let me pull it up. He's on a medication called dexamethasone.
That's microphone.
Pretty good, Jeremiah. He said it pretty good. I've been practicing it. He gets it right away, right? Dexamethasone. Um, and the only reason I'm talking about what he's on is because they're talking about discharging him tomorrow. At least they're trying to give the impression that they'll be able to. Y'all go play. Go play. Just go jump on the trampoline if you need to. So they're trying to get the impression that they're going to let him go tomorrow. Which, when you take a look at the medication that they're giving him, there's no way. There's no way that they have him on a treatment that's meant for severe cases and for people who are on ventilators. It's no way that they're. So it's the deception, which is to be expected. Lizzie, Sweet Pea, I need you to go. It's the deception, which is to be expected from this administration, right? But it's also the fact that this is severe. This is severe. And in his age bracket, if they're having to treat him with, again, let me pull it up, dexamethasone, which according to Dr. Craig Spencer, says it's only beneficial in patients who are on a ventilator or on oxygen, not on patients who don't need oxygen. And in fact, it's so severe that if this was given to someone who is not on oxygen or on a ventilator, it would be detrimental to them. So I'm starting to believe more and more that he's not faking it. That this is real. Jeremiah, don't that seat, boy, get down before you fall. Get down. Come on, get down. Go play. He's in here jumping on this seat that's about to roll off the side of the edge. Aquamel, how are you, ma'am? Lone Wolf, I see you. I saw a little piece of the South Carolina Cali or Cali. I just said the same thing twice. I saw a little piece of the debate, and honestly, Lindsey Graham is in trouble, y'all. Lindsey Graham is in trouble, which is good. Christopher King wants to know if I ever sleep. Yeah, I do sleep. I sleep. I sleep in. I'm trying to get a new schedule because starting to do the late night schedule has made it very. Jeremiah McKinnis, get down.
One time.
I need you. I'm streaming. I need you to go play. So I'm trying to adjust my schedule because I usually work out in the mornings, and I haven't been able to do that because I've had to sleep in. So I'm trying to work on a new schedule. Venice, Florida is in the house. Florida. Canada is in the house. I see you, Matthew. Thank you for being here. Everybody click that like button. Let's beat the algorithm. If we can get, like, we have 111 people in here.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
So that was your 5 seconds to hit the like button challenge from my son. He gets it from this show on 3, 2, 1, done. He gets it from this show on YouTube called ZZ Kids. Yeah, Jules, here we go. Jules says he's on a Regeneron I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it, antibody cocktail. So the fact, I don't think that they would announce these. I don't know. They're sociopaths. The real problem is that we have no incentive to actually believe anything that they're telling us. But if we were to believe what they're telling us, this man has a severe case. He's already in his 70s, and he isn't in top physical shape even for 70s. Y'all, this might take your president out. That's the wild thing about it. Thank you, Claudio Silver. I appreciate it. Germany's in the house. ATL Georgia.
Daddy, can I get on it?
Can you get on what?
Get on it.
On the trampoline? Yeah, Benjamin, put him on the trampoline. Sit the chair up and y'all put him on the trampoline. Well, go kill it. It's just a little spider.
It's a green spider.
Toledo, Ohio. There's a dance. I hate to get so far off topic, but when I was about 20, so about 20 years ago, there was a dance that I met these girls at a club in Daytona Beach, Florida. And they did a dance that was uniquely from Toledo. And it was like, I've never seen it again, but it was just funky. Do you have any idea what I could be talking about? Put yourself back in the 2000s, Toledo, Ohio. Like, what was the dance? New Orleans is in the house. We're getting up there. We got 174 people. Keep hitting the like button.
Like challenge. Look, they're going to do the like challenge.
St. Louis, Missouri is in the house. I'm going to put up, I wanted to get more people in the room before I put up some of the images that I had. So we got a good crowd now. Yeah, look. I don't want come on. Listen, if you're going to come over here, come do the show. Come over here and talk. You want to come talk to people? It's only 175 people. Come on. All right, well, if you're not, okay, well, here he comes. He don't care. What you going to tell him to do?
We tried to do, we can't have real a game and previous game.
Man, if you don't put that broom down, go and sweep off the trampoline so he can get on. Pick up the chair and sweep off the trampoline.
I know how to do that.
Go jump on the trampoline. Okay, say bye to everybody.
Bye.
All right, now you go jump on the trampoline.
Trampoline.
No, I'm not. I'm just getting started. Copenhagen. Okay, she said 2001 was wild. You're right. Okay, now let's get down to it. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I'm just getting started. I want to give everybody a few people time to get in the room. I'm gonna throw some images on the screen. Yes, Bubblicious. Yes, can I help you? Yes, you can get on trampoline. Go ahead and get on trampoline. So here's the first image. It is. Well, where did they go? I gotta send it to myself again. Here we go. It's all good.
How do you spell trampoline?
Oh, shh. Benjamin, come do me a favor. I need the charger for the iPhone. Could you get it for me, please?
Yeah.
Put the broom down. Thank you. I'll read it to you. Sorry I wasn't prepared. So he's taking dexamethasone. And and this is on the basis of a preliminary report from the recovery trial. The panel recommended against using dexamethasone for treatment of COVID-19 in patients who do not require supplemental oxygen. If dexamethasone is not available, the panel recommends using alternative. But that's the sentence. Who do not require supplemental oxygen. Jeremiah, come from over there. So the president is on oxygen. The reason that's important is because there's generally the expectation that once you get on a ventilator, now we don't know if he's just taking supplemental oxygen or if he's on a ventilator, but if he's on a ventilator at his age, that might be a wrap. That might be a wrap. I'm not hoping, I don't wish it on him, but it would be phenomenal. It's not the word I wanted to come up with, but it would be a phenomenal twist of irony. A phenomenal twist of irony, thank you, Benjamin, if this man is taken out because of his own ignorance and the ignorance that he has fostered across the nation. I just need the top part. Come. Thank you. That would be the most unbelievable twist of irony. And so fitting, if this man is taken out by his own ignorance. Okay, now I got it plugged in. I can pull up the screen. Thank you guys for that ratio. We have 245 people, and we have 141 likes, which is beautiful. I want to bring this up. Steve Ducey. Steve Ducey is from Fox and Friends, and Steve Ducey posted this on Instagram yesterday, and this is in context of everything. He had to cut off the notifications on this post. He's trying to promote a cookbook, he and his wife's cookbook. He had to cut off the notifications on this post because he was wearing a mask. Because Fox News supporters and people who follow him are so anti-mask that they attacked him for wearing a mask. And this is after Donald Trump contracted COVID-19. The level of ignorance and absurdity is so high. It is so obscene that it would be somebody who said it would be a Greek tragedy. Somebody said that. I don't want to put that on the screen. It would be karma. Hands Up Inc. said it would be a goddamn Greek tragedy. That's the truth. That's the truth. It would be a tragedy. Comedy in the Shakespearean sense. Let me get some of your comments. Somebody shot off a super chat. I want to make sure I get that on the screen. Nature Boy, sorry about the airplane, said, keep doing what you do best, brother. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. They can't even, folks, they can't, stay where I can see you guys. They still can't bring, Donald Trump has politicized wearing masks so much so that they can't wear masks without getting attacked by their supporters. The irony of them being destroyed by the monster that they created. There's a saying that my dad used to say, and I can never say it right. When he told it to me, it had some swag to it. It had some pizzazz, and I can't get it right. But the sentiment is this. He's like, you could pacify an alligator all you want. At the end of the day, you'll be the last person it eats. Again, I haven't really figured out the saying well enough to make it pithy, but the sentiment is this. If you feed belligerence and ignorance and stupidity and bigotry and conspiracy theory, if you feed that monster, that's fine. Just realize when it's all said and done, it's going to come back and eat you at the end. You might be the last person it gets, but the monster that they created is now feeding on them. Even after they are aware of the fact that Donald Trump is COVID-19 positive. Let's get some more of y'all comments on the screen. I have not heard this, Nikki. Have I heard that the virus is already mutating because of the amount it's been allowed to spread here? Saw a study this morning. That's terrifying. I know that with any virus, there's a possibility of it mutating. And, you know, they are virologists and scientists and whoever does this, they're usually able to keep up with it. But letting it go unspread, like, that's a terrifying notion. Um, Swag and pizzazz.
Daddy, mine is on.
Your shoes are on. I know. Yeah. You want to take them off? No, no, no. I was joking. Don't take them off. Go get on the trampoline if you take them off.
It's too dark now.
Okay.
He said it's too dark in his shoes.
Oh, we got 357 people. Wow, we jumped. That was a good jump. Thanks so much for everybody clicking the like button. We're right at 200 likes. If I can get like everybody to just like, and we keep getting the audience growing real quick, and then I'm going to answer your questions. I heard Saturday Night Live was good. It's weird. I don't get a chance to watch Saturday Night Live that much. Glad it was good. She said, I don't know if they're attacking Fox News hosts, or I don't care, probably. He was one of those to perpetuate the false reality, so he better take all that smoke. Exactly. This is the monster of Yao creation. Bubba, put your shoes back on. Oh, it's too dark? You got stuff in here? Okay, I got it out. All right, there's nothing in there. Come on, let me put these shoes back on you. You create the monster. It's going. It's well, I don't know what he meant. He probably meant dirt. I'm sure that's what he meant. Dirt in his shoes.
He said dark.
Well, he's a baby, Elizabeth.
It's serious.
Tell everybody, do the subscribe challenge while I tie your shoes.
5 seconds. Count on the video. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10.
Everybody's hit that subscribe button. You have 5 seconds. All right, thank you. All right, go. Thank you. Good job. All right. But back to Seasons of the Witch comment. You know who it reminds me of? Ben Shapiro. Get out the shot, man. If you're just gonna sit there and twirl your broom, please. Ben Shapiro, when he got attacked by someone who was a legit fascist, you know, Ben Shapiro is Jewish, and so everybody's always like, "Was he can't possibly have." Hey, stop. They say that he can't possibly be a fascist because he's Jewish, but he's obviously fascist adjacent. So he's constantly making money off of white supremacy, white nationalism, which is the forerunner of Nazism. And so, Elizabeth, leave him alone. What's the problem? Well, Benjamin, help him get on the trampoline. Did y'all get the spider?
No.
Did you kill the spider?
No.
Well, then close the door, get on the trampoline, and sweep the spider out. I'm sure it's tiny. Jeremiah, come back. Let him finish. Y'all about to really work Daddy's nerves today. Yeah. It's been a day. Love y'all. Go play. Go. Go. Go play. Go play. Go play. Have fun. Ben Shapiro. Elizabeth, I need you to go. Elizabeth, go. Y'all go play. Go play tag. Anyway, Ben Shapiro got verbally attacked by actual fascists. And everybody was trying to get up some sympathy for him. And I'm like, I have no sympathy for him because if you feed fascism for a living as a professional, you make your money and your career. You make your money and your living and your career off of white supremacy. Don't come crying to me when Nazis come and attack you. Now, as a father, I felt bad for him because he had his newborn baby there. But at the same time, bro, you created this monster. If y'all ever wonder how it's possible, I'll go on the nighttime show and I can go off on the wildest of tangents and still never lose my place. It's because I'm a dad and I'm able to focus and keep focused despite the fact that my little one is right here. And I can continue to tie in the fact that Steve Ducey from Fox and Friends, who got attacked by his supporters for wearing a mask, created a monster that came back to haunt him in the same fashion that Ben Shapiro got attacked by Nazis. But this is who you're creating. This is what you're feeding on a regular basis. Elizabeth Naomi Dixon. This is the trade-off. This is the trade-off. The way my wife is like lets me sleep in now that I do the late stream. The trade-off is in that I take the kids outside for a good portion of the day and give her time to you know, I give her a couple of hours a day where she doesn't have to deal with them doing this all day. Somebody else sent a super chat um, talking about teenage kids. I saw it and I don't want to miss it. Here it is. Evan Williams said, "Ben, as a father of teenagers, you are going to miss this." Oh no, I already missed. I look. Let me tell you something. When I act as though they're getting on my nerves, they're not. They're not. I already know. Like my little girl's baby, like her voice is so small, and no, she's got a she's loud. I'm not saying she's not loud, but she has such this high pitch, perfect little voice, and I know eventually that voice is gonna not even want to talk to me. So, well, see, here's the thing, D Kitty, I would, but then I would have to end the stream because y'all are not. Put that down. Y'all are not about to watch me crawl into this trampoline. I will not be streaming that. I've lost a little weight, but I haven't lost that much weight. I'll be rolling in the trampoline, so I'd have to end the stream to go kill the spider. So next time, they just have to deal with it. The broom. They're killing me with the broom.
The spider.
Um, Mary Beth said, "Put them all on the trampoline." I think that's what we're gonna do.
No!
Get out of here with that yelling. Get that yelling. Happy Sunday to you, GA 5524. All right, let me pull up a couple more images. We have 478 people. That's beautiful, man. Thank y'all for coming to hang out in the middle of the day. I wanted to go get your brother. Go get little Benjamin. Leave the broom and go get Jeremiah. I don't even know why the hell the broom is out here. They're not in earshot. Let me pull up a couple more images that I've been downloading and watching today. Um, I enjoy doing this more than those clickbait style videos. Cause those clickbait style videos, you'll see them. They're all over my page. They get so many views. They get unbelievable views, and which is dope because you got to make money on YouTube. But I would much rather do this and talk with you all, sons, kids, um, because it's just better. Like I mean, there's enough clickbait on the internet, right? For us to not have to worry about that. I have to take time to learn all these medications that he's on. I'm having to learn how to pronounce them and having to learn how to, you know, my wife has a master's in public health, so she, I could throw some things to her and she can help me out. And she tells me, the general expectations of not drug by drug, but like the policy implications of it or whatever the case may be. And at least helps me with the pronunciation. Because otherwise I'll be on dictionary.com hoping they have a pronunciation of it. Get your tongue back in your mouth. Let me get y'all questions, because
Below.
have you guys seen the video? I'm obviously not going to play the video, Get Your Booty to the Polls. I'm not going to play that right now because the kids are out here. But have y'all seen it? Funny thing is I know the person who wrote the script for go away, for the strippers. He wrote the script for their appeal, for their advocacy part. He wasn't part of the filming. He just wrote the script. When I saw it before everybody else. And of course, I loved it. But it was like, oh, I was like, oh Lord, please. I'm like, don't put your name on that, and don't even tell people that I saw it early, cause even though I just told y'all, cause I'm like, I didn't want any parts of that, cause I knew that was gonna be a mess. If you haven't seen it, just Google it. It's everywhere. I think it's cool. I think it's different. I think it's wild, and it's fun. But I just know American politics, and I know that a lot of people are gonna trip on that. 10:30 p.m. in Germany already. Is that okay? So y'all are 6 hours ahead of us right now. Man, what time do you like? Do any of you in? I had people from Europe in the live stream last night at midnight. So I guess maybe they were getting up 6:30 in the morning. I just saw a super chat. Let me grab that from Dimitri OG. I'm poor. You're a family man. Hashtag respect. Thank you, man. Listen, um, I'm gonna put them on there. Yeah, excuse me for a second. Where'd you see the spider? It was under the trampoline. Under the trampoline. I don't care about no spider. Under the trampoline. It's under. Get in. Get in. Get in. It's not. It's under the trampoline, not in the trampoline. You're fine. You can leave your shoes on this time. Come on, Lizzie. Come on. Come on. Let's get in. Come on. Let's get in the trampoline. Come on, get in the trampoline. All right, Jeremiah, you jump. Now I need y'all to come stand over here and watch him.
Yeah.
I want you to come over here and watch him. Man. Get your juice and go over there and watch your brother.
Okay.
She's talking about a spider underneath. Of course, there's spiders underneath the trampoline.
But it wasn't under the trampoline at first.
Elizabeth,
Huh?
go watch your brother. Make a Whoosh Foundation. Hey Ben, when would you start explaining politics to your kids? How do you go about it? It's interesting. It's more about issues. I don't like this. I don't want to hear him zipping because that means he could fall out. Stay over there. If you see him unzipping it, stop him. My oldest son is concerned about homelessness because as we drive around the cities, you can see homeless people, and so it became like a real big thing for him to wonder, like, why do people not have a place to live? Go over there and watch him. Do not come back over here because I hear him zipping. He's zipping. Stay back, Jeremiah. This is why I need you over there. That means he can roll out. So anyway, my son is concerned with homelessness. So I talked to him about that issue. I talked to him about why it exists, and it leads to some pretty candid conversations that we have to cut to the principles that he understands, like people being greedy. And basically, homelessness exists because we have greed in our system. Now, I've not broken down the predatory nature of capitalism to him, but I do break down the concept of greed to him. And it comes policy by policy, issue by issue, as they see things in the world that bother them. They are so much more aware of the president of the United States um, being Donald Trump, and they get the sentiment that Donald Trump is a bad guy, and um, and I try to generally keep them away from that conversation because then I'd have to explain, like, they pick up from the internet, like commercials that play, which I'm a little leery about. Like, how are they on a YouTube Kids or a kids video? Or I think they're playing their video games and ads play, and then they end up getting political ads. So I'm trying to figure out how to address that. But I do try to keep them away from like the oversimplification of this person is just bad. Yeah, he is. But for me to explain why requires us to go into a whole lot of complicated politics. So I try to help. I try to keep it around policy and not people. Like, if you ask me, if they ask me about homelessness, I can explain that pretty straightforward. If you want me to explain like why I think Donald Trump is bad, I don't really engage in that too much with them, if that makes sense. That's the thank you for this, Samir. That's what I wanted to show you guys about Donald Trump not getting. Where's that image? That's what it was. I didn't download that image. Donald Trump did not get any boost in the pollings from sympathy voters. He didn't get a sympathy bounce. Let me show you. It's an Ipsos poll that just came out today. Back away from the zipper. Benjamin, lock the zipper for me. No, he'll come out. I'll go get him later. Jump. Go jump. So here's the first one. I'm going to put it up on your screen. So it's a new poll. Nearly 3 out of 4 Americans doubt that President Trump took the threat of COVID-19 posed to his well-being seriously, nor the steps necessary to avoid contracting the virus. Now, when you break that down for Republicans, 9 out of 10 Republicans believe that he did. But 3 out of 4 Americans don't believe that he did. They doubt that he took it seriously and took it seriously enough. There's a couple of graphics that I want to get to you that show you that he did not get a bump, which is hilarious. I think, did I tweet it? It might be on my timeline. I don't think I ended up tweeting it. I didn't tweet it. But no, he did not get a sympathy vote. A couple things I'm going to go over off my timeline, which is really important. He didn't get a sympathy bump, which is hilarious. It's hilarious. Like, bro, you're damn near death. Excuse me, kids. You're almost near death, and you didn't get a sympathy bump. Watch this edit. I want you to watch this and tell me what you see.
Of that. If you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now, some of them, if you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now, some of them, if you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now,
did y'all see it?
If you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now, some of them.
I'm gonna let it play one more time.
If you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now, some
I'm gonna let
of
it play
them.
one more time. Here you go.
If you look at the therapeutics, which I'm taking right now, some of them.
They edited that. They edited out a coughing spell. How do I take this down? Right here. So, I mean, yesterday I really was like, I don't know if. Go watch your brother, Benjamin. I'll come get you in a second. I just put you in there. They edited out poorly at that. They poorly edited out a coughing spell from the president. I missed it yesterday, but the guy who I get videos from on a regular basis, he caught it. He caught it, and there he was. Now, the president's in trouble, y'all. Like, he's legit. He's in trouble. Let me get these. Shout out to everyone giving the super chat. Thank you. Emperor Vault said, "We like presidents who don't get COVID." This is true. Daniel Krieger just gave me thumbs up. Thank you so much. Everybody give it a thumbs up. We got a thumbs down. One thumbs down. Always gonna be at least one hater and everything. So let's get 100 more. 100 more likes would be too much to ask. So let's get 25 more likes for that one down. But did everybody see that edit? Did everybody see that edit? It was wild. He does look really pale. He didn't get his spray tan on that morning. Renee said she saw her earlier. Lance MG. Why? That looks like a pipe organ in your ABI. Do you also play Hammond organ? Because I used to play Hammond organ in church for years. Here's a new super chat from Dragon Squad, first class. Hang on.
Ow.
His diet tells me he's got about a week left. Y'all are really bored, huh? Y'all want to go inside?
No, I'm thinking about what are we gonna run?
Where you want to run?
No, are we on the?
No, not at all. No,
What?
no. Don't worry about that.
What do you guys mean?
Everything's fine. What?
Like what Benjamin said.
Oh, he's just worried. Benjamin sometimes worries about stuff he doesn't have to worry about.
That thing.
What I told you yesterday?
Yes.
Yes, I already told you and I explained it. It's perfectly fine, son. Okay? Y'all go ahead and play. Oh, this is kind of run. This is kind of run I want y'all to do. I want y'all to run around the house. Go ahead. First one back. First one back gets nothing. First one back gets nothing. But they just needed to run. Okay, Lance, that's cool, man. I'm glad to see. I'm not good. I was good enough to play for some small churches. Super chat from ACM. Who made it back first? Run again. Do one more lap. One more lap. Go. What camera do I use? HCM Super Chat. What camera do I use? Well, this is just a laptop camera. I'm sure you're talking about the camera that I use at night. It's a Sony, and I'm gonna do a video breaking down all the components because it's a little expensive. It took me 5 years to be able to afford it. So and I had to get rid of Michael Bloomberg to be able to afford it. But I do want to do a breakdown of it. So if anybody wants to replicate it, you'll have all the details. It's not just the camera. It's a camera plus the lens. It's a separate lens and it's a interface.
I did first.
One last one. Let's go. That first one back gets a... SH is a professional church organist. A real pipe organ. Nice. Let's see. Infinite Content. What you talk about? Infinite Content does have a lot of good comments. Wow, we're at 600 people. You guys are still coming in. Hey, man, Daniel, don't talk about my kids, man. But I know what you're talking about. I did just play them 3 different times, back to back. But they just want to run anyway. They just need an excuse. Yep, there it is. There's the answer. The answer to mine is run around the house and the first one to fall asleep gets a pillow. No, a few more minutes of jumping, and then it's going to be time to go in for snack. You know what I do need though, Sweet Pea? Could you go get me my charger? It's in it's in where I record at night. Just run there and get it. Okay.
I did not cheat.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, we're going this way. And they said go this way. And then you went around.
I'm wearing these kids out. That's all this is. That's my job. Zane, I need that charger because my battery's about to die, Sweet Pea. Thank you. Looks like my 4, the little guy is being cute. Run. We got a couple more super chats. Stephanie said, give those kids something. Don't be dirty. Hey, kid. Hey. Okay. I'll give them something. Thank you. I really do. Thank you, Lanny. Y'all follow. Y'all listen to this. Listen to this woman. Hit that like button. Super chat from Ekum on Oniram on Ekum says he said he didn't want to be stuck in the White House, so now he's stuck in the hospital. I think they got him in the hospital while they could still walk out. Exactly. I think that's the truth. Benjamin, hand me that extension cord. Listen, I'm not wishing, or am I wishing ill? Am I wishing ill on them? I don't know. I don't know what I feel about it. I feel like you reap what you sow, man. And I feel like America is going to be safer if I think fewer people. I think even with a Mike Pence, I think with Mike Pence having to fill in, if they evoke the 25th Amendment, I think Mike Pence would manage COVID-19 better than Donald Trump. I think any reasonable, rational human being, even if they are hypocrites, even if they're liars, even if they're, be careful with that, buddy. Thank you. Even if they are but just shy of a megalomaniac sociopath, would see the opportunity in being the hero by saving us from COVID-19. And to that end, I know Mike Pence is dangerous for every other reason. Every other reason. Mike Pence is dangerous for every other reason. But I think even he would handle COVID-19 better. So I think America would be safer without Donald Trump as president of the United States. I was afraid that we were going to have to wait until January. But it looks as though because of his own ignorance, it could happen before the election. 642 people. Everybody take a minute and share. Share. We're going to talk for at least, I don't know, like 10 more minutes. And let me get a couple of these. I got a super chat. I don't want to miss that. Thank you for the super chat. Shelby says, a doctor's first duty is to do no harm. Trump taking a cocktail of meds never before given to another human means he's not doing well. That's serious, folks. That's extremely serious.
When I run,
I have to put this up here. I'm required by custom and law. COVID moved on Trump like it didn't even ask. When you're famous like COVID, you can just do that. I want to discuss this, Hector. Thank you for this. MSNBC for 4 years has been telling us that Trump worked for Russia. Now, because he's sick, they say Trump's not being in the White House is a security threat. I'm so tired of MSNBC. I know I've been on there a couple times. And if they ask me back, I'll go on there again. But come on, folks. Have some moral consistency. Moral consistency doesn't say you have to wish it on him, but you don't have to go above and beyond to try to generate sympathy on his behalf. And you don't have to go and create a narrative that somehow is in its own way this pro-national security, military-industrial complex narrative, right? A national security threat because he's not in the White House. No, it's not. Whatever he need. Did y'all see his suite at the White House? At Walter Reed, he's got everything he possibly can need. They probably even have a makeshift situation room at It is not a national security threat. But MSNBC being MSNBC, and I'm always surprised when they call me back because I never stop criticizing them, even when I was going on a regular basis. I still say what I got to say about them. And for them to try to craft a narrative that is somehow pro-war in this, just to find a way to talk about it outside of Donald Trump reaping what he sowed, is asinine. It's absurd. And they're complicit. They were complicit with the rise of Donald Trump, to be quite honest with you.
Run around the house.
Now, Donald Trump is a threat to national security, no matter where he is. Samuel Vaines, exactly. He's the threat. He's the threat, kids. Y'all too loud. You want to come out now? Should I let him out? Let's see what the audience says. I'm joking. I'll be right back.
Alright, come on. Like, I don't know him out.
Nope. Y'all play with him. That's your brother.
Where am I going? Around the house.
Y'all can go ahead and run around the house still. I got him. I'll watch him.
Stay here. Stay here, Dad.
Another super chat from Micah. I'll be surprised if the unhealthy 74-year-old POTUS Donald Trump gets discharged from Walter Reed tomorrow. Just absolutely. Like,
Daddy, it's dusty.
this man ain't getting released tomorrow. You want some more juice? Oh, the days of being outside.
He's been outside in it.
We don't have much longer to be out here. The weather is definitely getting cooler. Earlier, we needed jackets in the sun. Terabyte Turner said, your son's a mainstay. I hear that's why my numbers are so big in the middle of the day is because my kids are here. Man, just get your hands off my head. Free at last, yes. He's free at last. I want to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Make a Wish Foundation. Let's read this one. MSC is just stupid. MSNBC is just stupid. The president has an office floor in this hospital. It's equipped to have a routine procedure on sitting POTUS and still have them working. Exactly. It's just it's absurd.
Down.
And the whole y'all stop fussing. Now if y'all gonna sit down, y'all need to sit quietly because y'all are real close to my microphone. Okay.
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 You don't have a microphone.
The microphone's right here on the computer. It's you can't see it. It's built into the computer, sweetie. That's how they can hear me. So anyway, I did lose track of what I was talking about then.
Again.
News broke video. I'm curious.
It's done.
That's interesting. I know news broke. Which video was it? He'll get it released, all right. His ego will allow nothing less. Well, here's the thing. If he's going into the stage of coronavirus that he's needing oxygen and potentially a ventilator, he's not going to be able to say anything. That's a wrap. I thought I missed one. Javier, give me a second. I'm gonna scroll back up and find your super chat. I felt like I missed one. Secular Talk, Kyle Kalinski's clip today about info he got from a top health expert about the virus. Okay, I will get it and watch it. Just give me a second. I want to find Javier's super chat.
Again.
I saw Micah's. Hang on. Yeah, I don't want to miss any super chat, folks. That's the least I could do is not miss those. And I appreciate y'all. Like we just vibing. Like I don't have to constantly talk. Y'all can give me a chance to look at this. Shelby, wow, I really missed yours a long time ago, Javier. I apologize. There it is. Found it. Javier, how much do you think the left will work after or if Trump is kicked out of office? No, how do I think the left will work after or if Trump is kicked out of office? That's an interesting question. Jeremiah, I need you to close this door, buddy. Javier, you don't have to send another super chat. Just put it in the regular comments. I'm curious as to like what specific perspective, because that's kind of broad. I have some general concerns about the left as a whole, but in terms like I kind of want to narrow it down. But I think your question is important, so just I'll be keep an eye out for that. Zane said that's my everyday Benjamin. 4 kids, 24/7, 6 months. But I can't complain. Let me not complain because honestly, 9 times out of 10, they're with my wife, and I'm somewhere doing a video. But the agreement is for me to take them off her hands for a couple of days, a couple of hours, and so this seems to be the best thing. And you guys don't mind me, so Newsbroke. Newsbroke sent you also. Well, shout out to Newsbroke. And I have to give him a shout out later on as well. Let me look for Javier's reply. If Javier replied, here's a good one. Andrea says she thinks that the activist left will be extremely motivated if Biden is president. The left, they'll be ecstatic and fall back asleep. Interesting. I agree. I definitely agree with the first half. The activist left will be extremely motivated. I think the left, like, are we talking about like the socialist, communist, Marxist, Leninist left? Because I don't think they're going to change their perspective. I think they're going to probably be pretty consistent what they do now. It's just sometimes I don't necessarily agree with what they do now. Is my thing. SH says her kitten or their kitten is driving them crazy. Yeah. This is unbelievable, guys. I really appreciate the fact that we have 662 people and 625 likes. I couldn't possibly ask for more. Give me some more line. I'm joking. Samuel says Trump can barely read the computer without running out of breath. Karma is a bitch. It most certainly is. I'm just scrolling back. I want to see if I got Javier, follow up from Javier. Theus Robinson. Hey, go run quickly, get him. You got him? You got him? Okay. Almost at the age where they could take care of themselves. I'm pushing the envelope right now. Oh, that sun hitting right. That sun hitting. That's a good lighting now. We're almost at the age where the kids could take care of themselves. Now I'm pushing the envelope and I'm trusting them to watch their little 2-year-old brother. But as soon as he turns 3.5, and that one, the biggest one, turns 10, I'm like, I'm gonna leave them at home by them. No, I'm joking. Let's get that super chat from Jennifer. Oh, thank you. She says she loves seeing me with my kids. They're beautiful. Come here, Bubba. Come sit with me. Come say hey to everybody. Come say hey to everybody. Come on. Come on. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, buddy.
Sure. You want to look at them or no? You don't want to see them? You being shy now? It's just, they're right there. Look at them. Wave. Give me a wave. You want to do the subscribe challenge? Do so. You get 5 seconds to subscribe.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Done. Ah, you like my beard? You like my beard? You want your own beard? Hey. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's see what everybody else is talking about. Let's read a couple more comments. I know. I'm eating it up. But I always have the video. So long as the internet is up, I'll always be able to come back and watch the video.
This one is that this blue. Start with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, give me my love.
I'm reading y'all comments. Whenever I'm quiet, I'm scrolling y'all comments.
Give me about this.
I'm just scrolling here. Here's a good one. Jess says, I just begrudgingly started volunteer texting for Biden, and it's actually been helpful on my mind to talk to voters out there. A lot of people have been undecided that I've spoken with. Kind of interesting. So this is one. Jess, can I just say thank you? Bless you. Cover your mouth. Do you like that? Do that, okay? Thank you for doing that, because it's really it really speaks volumes about two things. It speaks volumes about, one, how much the left this time around is like really, we can clearly see the existential threat that Donald Trump is, so much so that we have swallowed not just our pride, we've swallowed our grievances. Like, we have legit grievances with Joe.
You should find down the bottom and we have some.
Did y'all hear this little boy tell me to be quiet?
TV.
So anyway, we not only having to swallow our pride, but we're having to swallow our grievances. And we don't turn it on. Do not turn that on. And people are doing the work. And we're having to. Okay, it's time for you to run. Go run.
No.
And we're go run with them. Thank you. And we're having to swallow our. It's creating internal strife with the left, which is wild. It's like I've lost a lot of subscribers and a lot of followers from the left who are upset that I'm openly support. Hey, both of you put it down. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah, hear me try to use my authoritative voice, and that little just went right, because he know we on video. So anyway, we're taking it on the chin as leftists because we understand how much of a threat. Give it to me. Give it to me. Now. All right, you're going inside. 3, 2, bring it to me. Bring it to me. Put it in my hand. Now y'all go play. I'm gonna miss it. A lot of people don't like the fact that we as leftists are saying, okay, you know what, bump it. We don't want to, but we're going to support Joe Biden because we have to get rid of Donald Trump. For some people, that's a bridge too far, and they now have relegated us to being neoliberals or whatever the case may be. And so, but we still persevere, we still persist because we have a different threat assessment. Our threat assessment says that Donald Trump is a clear and present danger that is above and beyond the threat of neoliberalism, which is a threat that we have to address, and we can't turn our backs on it. But the fact remains that Donald Trump is a threat to democracy and our own progressive agenda, leftist agenda. And who is he targeting? Think about who he's targeting. Donald Trump is targeting leftists. He's not targeting Nancy Pelosi. He's targeting Michael Reinhold, right? He's targeting the people who are out on the streets protesting, like the most radical amongst us. That's who he's coming after. So the threat assessment says that while we are going to have to oppose a Joe Biden administration on a lot of issues, what is the problem? Stop doing that. What we're not going to have to do is avoid being snatched off the street by his secret police. Avoid being avoid being hurt by his agents that he sends after us like he did Michael Reinhold. We're not going to have to contend with a complete undermining of the stability of America. Like, we are legitimately, thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to show you a couple more clips and then I'm honestly be
If
done.
you look at
We are legitimately on the edge of, okay, kids, I want to talk about something serious. I want y'all to go inside, okay? Take Jeremiah with you.
Mom, go inside.
Go ahead inside, Bubba. Y'all can come back out when I'm done talking about this. Hey, babe, let them come in for a second. I need to talk about something, okay? All right, thank you. See, I got to get permission. We are legitimately on the edge of a civil war, not in the traditional sense of North versus South, but militia versus militia. We've seen the Proud Boys. We've seen, um, we've seen all. I need you to stay inside until I'm done. I'll call you back out in a second, okay? We've seen the white militias, we've seen the Proud Boys, we've seen the Boogaloo Boys, we've seen all these people gallivanting around the country, intimidating protesters, shooting protesters. But I want to put this on the screen. This is the NFAC.
Leave him alone.
So I just want to put that. That is the NAFC. They call themselves the not fucking around crew. It is a black militia, as you can see, heavily armed, and it is clearly building towards a confrontation between two different sets of militias. One militia. No, it's a set, right? You got the Boogaloo Boys, the Proud Boys, and Patriots Prayer. So it is a set of militias are being incited by the President of the United States and inflamed, encouraged. The other is a reaction to that. The not fucking around crew, I don't even know all their politics. I can just probably guarantee you I probably won't agree with all their politics. But damn it, I agree with the fact that they're showing a show of force and that they're not just going to let the Boogaloo Boys dominate and intimidate. But that's a clear collision that's going to lead to people getting killed. So I don't think it's going to be a civil war to the extent that we're going to, have entrenched sides with the government, with a confederacy going against the union. But what we'll see are skirmishes where a lot of people could get killed. And that's being inflamed by Donald Trump. So when we do our threat assessment as leftists, I didn't lose my place. When we do our threat assessment as leftists, we got to see, or at least I don't know what you got to do, but I see the fact that what Donald Trump is playing with will get a lot of people killed. In addition to the number of people he's gotten killed with COVID-19. You see what I'm saying? It's so we got to troll. I do believe you have the ability to block people on your own. If you don't have that ability, then something went wrong. So let me know in the comment section if you have the ability to block them. My moderators are usually here, but they needed some rest. Because they were up with me till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Force is the only thing the authoritarian right understands and reacts to. Not sure of any other way. I agree. This is why I'm not even taking the time to be concerned with the politics of the not fucking around crew, the NFAC, because they're out there and they are the only organized group large enough that is armed to actually pose a serious threat to the threat that we pose in the Boogaloo Boys, the Proud Boys. See, look at how absurd it is. 2020, and the political commentary that I have to give says that I'm listing the names of militias that are now ready to go at odds with each other. Just the conversation itself is so fucking absurd for the place that we are in our evolution. We're starting to sound like a failed state with local warlords and their militias. Like, we're really starting to sound like a failed state. We are, in a lot of ways, we are like a failed state. So the fact that I'm able to list off the different militias and factions, and you have a coalition of militias over here on one side of the nation, on the ideological spectrum of the nation, the Boogaloo Boys, the Proud Boys, and Patriots Prayer, and then on the other side, the only real organized group in terms of arm. I mean, you do have the Socialist Rifles Association. I said it backwards, but in terms of like being out in the streets, going head to head with these people, it's the not fucking around crew, the NFAC. And all of this is as a result of Donald Trump's incitement. The problems existed before Donald Trump. Yes. The problems will not go away after Donald Trump. No. We're going to have to fight to get them away. But what we are dealing with is a president who is willing to tear this country apart from the threads, just rip it apart for the sake of his ego. So for those of us who are making the sacrifice to, in our own way, support Joe Biden against our philosophical and political and economic differences with him, we're doing it because we have a different threat assessment. I know neoliberalism is a threat, but I also know that Donald Trump and his neo-fascism is a clear and present danger that could lead to people getting killed. Scratch that is getting people killed right now to the tune of 208,000 people just for COVID-19 alone. So that's the wildness of everything that's happening. Yeah, we've been kicking it for a little while. I saw one more super chat. I want to get in. I don't want to lose it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Liz, volunteering for Blair Walsingham, helped me feel less powerless. Talking to voters, some are willing to listen these days. BlairForCongress.com, by the way. I don't know that candidate, but Liz, I'm going to take your word for it. So folks, check that person out and let me know if they're a good candidate. And so anyway, I went much longer than I wanted to. Thanks to everybody who showed up. I will probably, because I'm addicted to doing the stream, I'll probably do a late night stream tonight. So everybody get some rest and get your coffee, and we'll probably start around 10:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30. Thanks for an unbelievable ratio. 703 people watching right now, 725 likes, 2 losers. I couldn't ask for more. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tonight.